Hey guys, welcome back to my small engine repair channel. Today I've got a Husqvarna 455 Rancher with an oiling problem. It's not sending oil to the barn chain. Now what I usually see on these chainsaws is that the worm gear that drives the oil pump gets worn out. Sometimes the oil pump fails in itself. But first I'm going to show you how to take this off. I've already loosened the clutch. It's quite simple. You can go online like on eBay or Amazon or your Husqvarna dealer and buy the clutch puller first. I do recommend that you get the puller. It's just safer for your saw and there's less chance of breaking things. And I've also removed the bar oil just to prevent a mess. So what you want to do with this puller is insert it on the clutch like this. And what you'll need to do is put a piston stop. It's a 14 millimeter. Take the plug out, put the piston stop. And to take it off, you'll have to turn it this way. It's reverse threaded. And then just put your ratchet or wrench on here and remove it. Go gently. Be careful because the piston stop may be made of metal depending on what you're using. You don't want to cause damage to your piston and rings. And once you get it loosened, just remove it like this. The clutch drum will come off, the clutch bearing. Now once you've got the clutch off, you want to remove the worm gear here that drives the oil pump. And this one's a bit tight in there. And here's a problem. It's all stripped. Usually this can happen if the oil pump seizes up. And you can see issues here already. The cover here is all damaged. Dirt got in there. It's all caked in with dirt. Now just remove this screw and the cover will come off. And you can see an excessive amount of dirt in there. I'm just going to air blow that with my compressed air. And now it's nice and clean. There's the oil pump right here. There's the gear that drives it. The worm gear, the plastic gear I showed you earlier. This one right here drives this gear here. Now the first thing I check is to make sure the pump is turning freely. So it is turning, but it's actually very stiff. I'm only able to turn it with the screwdriver. I'm not able to turn it with my hands, and typically you should be able to turn it with your finger. So in this case, I'm just going to replace the pump. It's very easy. You just have to remove the Allen bolt right here. And you can remove the oil line here if you want, and then just pry the pump out. And here's the pump up close. You can see a bit of wear on the gear. And I believe this is the part number here on the pump. So luckily I had a spare saw in my collection here. And all the parts that I need to replace were all good on that one saw. So the customer's okay with used parts. It's going to save him a huge amount of money. So I'm just going to go ahead and put in the other pump I have from the other saw. And this is how the oil pump goes in. And I do recommend that you only use OEM parts when you do these repairs. They're a lot better quality. As you can see here, I can easily turn the oil pump gear with my finger. Now make sure your oil line is clean and just reinstall it. Next, you want the metal plate over that. And don't forget the screw. And here's the used worm gear that I'm putting on compared to the old one here. And here's the part number on the worm gear right here. Now just insert the worm gear right inside, turn it a bit. You want it nice and flush like that. And it's a good idea to pack the clutch bearing with some good grease. I'm using white lithium grease today. Now you want to reinstall the clutch drum. You want to line up the notches here to the worm gear. And it's a good idea to clean the inside of your clutch drum as well. And now reinstall the clutch, and remember it is reverse threaded. So at this point I'm removing the spark plug again. And now I'm just going to pull out. Keep part of the recoil rope pulled out like this, and I'm just going to tie it up here. I'll show you in a second why I'm doing that. Now I'm just going to put the piston stop in. Now here's the reason why I've got the recoil rope out like this. It's because when you put the clutch tool on, in order to be able to tighten it up, you have to turn it backwards until it locks into the piston. If you don't have the cord out, it's going to put all the pressure on the recoil. So by having the recoil rope out, you can turn the clutch to tighten it up until it meets the piston stop. And you're not putting the pressure on the recoil. Once you've got it tight down here at the clutch, just let go of the recoil handle. And now you can just use common sense, tighten it up a little bit, put the bar and chain back on. Do not start it without the bar and chain because the clutch could unscrew itself and fly off. So I'm just going to tighten it up a little bit. And now just remove the piston stop. And I'm going to install a new spark plug. It's an NGK BPMR 7A. And I'm going to reinstall the top cover here. And there's 3 Phillips screws on the top. And I'm going to put the bar oil back in. Next, install the bar and chain. And hold the bar up before you tighten up the nuts here. And this is a good tension to have. You bring it down and it springs back up. Now if you flip the Rancher 455 on its side like this, you will see that there is an adjustment screw for the oil. And here's the screw right there. It's part of the oil pump. If you turn it counterclockwise, it will send more oil to the chain and bar. If you turn it in, it will send less oil to the bar and chain. And you can see the markings here that show you that. So now what I'm going to do is start it up. I'm going to rev it in front of a piece of cardboard. It's going to spray a bit of oil onto the cardboard if it's oiling properly. And you can see by the oil marks, it's oiling quite well. So as you saw in the video, guys, it's not that difficult to replace that oil pump. Make sure you buy that little tool I showed you, the small clutch remover tool like this, and the piston stop, and makes the job a lot easier. And after you've installed your pump, you can adjust the screw for the oil output depending on your preference underneath like I showed you. Thanks again for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe and make sure you're following me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and have a great day.